We welcome you back to the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex as two ranked teams wrap up a series here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Here this afternoon, Carson-Newman won the opener yesterday 10-9, and Lenoir-Rhyne forces the rubber match by securing an 8-4 win earlier today in the first game of the doubleheader. The Bears were powered by a 6-run eighth inning to push in front of the Eagles and hold on for the 4-run victory. And now Carson-Newman will try to win the series and win its second series against a top 10 team this season. And they'll send their freshman phenom pitcher, Colton Case, into the mound here in the series finale. The right-hander is warming up for his 11th start of the year. 10 previous starts, half of his starts have been 7-inning complete games. 62 and a third innings pitched, 64 strikeouts, the most on the team, and opponents have hit just 205 against the right-hander this year. He'll face Mackenzie Wainwright, Owen Blackledge, and Cole Laskowski. The top six in this LR batting order have been the same in all 6 games of this series. Wainwright leads things off for the Bears as we start things in the finale. Eagles and Bears, Part 3, and the contest starts with a slider away for ball 1. Wainwright's a .472 hitter, and this weekend has 4 hits. Breaking ball in the corner for strike 1. 4 hits and 9 at-bats. He's reached base 6 times in 9 at-bats. A home run in this series as well. 1-1 breaking balls. Grounded through the left side, and Wainwright's got his 5th hit. Hitting that one 108 off the bat. He's hit 3 balls at least above 100 miles per hour. And he singles to start the first inning. That extends his hitting streak to 31 straight games. And he's got multiple hits in 25 of those. He'll have a chance later in this game to get a second hit as Owen Blackledge stands in against Colton Case. First pitch is low for ball 1 to Blackledge. Blackledge, a .390 hitter, and an RBI base hit in the game earlier today, and takes low for ball 2. His base hit started that 6-run eighth to help the Bears win 8-4 to force this rubber match. 2-0 on the way. It's a fastball for a strike to Blackledge. Kaysen has been really good in conference play especially. He has just gotten better and better with each start throughout the course of the season, but certainly his toughest test is today against the number 1 offense as he picks to first. Two balls, 1 strike on the outfielder Blackledge. He takes strike 2, throw down to first. Wainwright, I should say, is back safely as Blackledge takes strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the 2-hitter Blackledge. Kaysen in conference play in 7 starts has 4 complete games and a 1.2 ERA in 45 innings. 2-2 to Blackledge. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball. First strikeout for Kaysen, his 65th of the year, and there's 1 away. In steps Cole Laskowski with 1 out and a runner at first base. Laskowski hits .345 for the year. Picked to first base. He's got 2 hits this weekend and 8 at-bats, and has been walked 3 times. Batting in the 3-hole again with a runner on base here with 1 out in the first. First pitch from Kaysen's low for a ball. Throw it down to first. Not in time. Frankie Delgado's catching for Carson-Newman. That's 1 of 2 changes. Seth Benner's in left field. Everybody else out there is where they've been for this whole series. Trey Miller, Spencer Williams in center and right field. 1-0 set. Runner takes off, pitches high for a ball, throw down to second, a high one. Wainwright, did he overslide the bag? He did. First time this year that Mackenzie Wainwright's been caught stealing. He overslides second base, and the Eagles get the second out of the inning. It was a high throw from Frankie Delgado. It probably would not have gotten Wainwright regardless, but he overslid the bag and couldn't keep that back foot on there. 2 balls, no strikes on Laskowski. Now he takes low for ball 3. That's a big second out to wipe the bases clear here in the first for Kaysen and the Eagles. 3-0 line for the freshman starting pitcher, and he misses high for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. Carson-Newman pitching struggled this weekend with walks. They have walked a combined 22 hitters now this weekend. 11 in the opener, 10 I should say, 12 in the opener, 9 earlier today. And the first from Kaysen here gives the Bears another runner in the inning. 2 outs, and Laskowski at first for Sal Caricato. First pitch home, a breaking ball at the knees for strike 1. Two outs, a strike on Caricato, the cleanup hitter. Has 17 home runs this year, 1 this weekend, and he rolls 1 foul to the third base dugout, and he's behind 0-2. Kaysen has back-to-back complete games on his resume. He's done that twice this season. He did it in back-to-back starts against Florida Southern and Limestone in early March. 0-2 set in the pitch to Caricato. It's a fastball by him, swinging strike 3. A scoreless first for Colton Kaysen. He strikes out 2 Bears, and for the first time this weekend, Lenoir-Rhyne does not score in the first inning. Carson-Newman bats for the first time in the series finale when we get back to the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large 1-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large 1-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Ryan Jenkins, Spencer Williams, and Logan Floyd will lead off for Carson-Newman. The batting order relatively the same as it's been all weekend. Aiden Gibson still in the 5 spot. Seth Benner's back in the 6 hole. Tanner Kilgore returns to the lineup. He's the DH in the 7 spot. Frankie Delgado's catching today in the finale as Kellen Gradisar starts the bottom half of the first inning in his 10th start of the year with a ball low to Ryan Jenkins. Gradisar this year, 7 wins and a loss in 10 appearances, 9 starts. Misses low with a 87-mile-per-hour fastball, and it's a 2-ball, no-strike count on the leadoff batter Jenkins here in the first. The sophomore winds and pitches another one to Jenkins. It's a breaking ball that finds the strike zone to give Gradisar his first strike. He's allowed at least 2 runs in each of his last 4 starts and as many as 7 in a start against Emory and Henry a couple of weeks back as he pumps in another strike, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jenkins. Gradisar's got some good strikeout stuff as well, 40 Ks in 45 innings. 2-2s hit softly to short. Alex Kondo is left, and it pops out of his mitt. E6 for the second time today for Alex Kahn. And the Eagles have a base runner to start the inning. He was able to range to his left to get to it, but the ball poked out of his mitt. And so now Spencer Williams bats with a runner on first base. Shows bunt and bunts it off his face, I think, after it hit the turf. Trying to get it down the third base line for a foul ball. Williams 1 for 7 this weekend, a .295 hitter for the year. Picked to first base, Jenkins back safely. Sal Caricado's the first baseman in the finale. The Bears have had 3 different guys play first base this weekend. Laskowski's at second base, Kahn and Willen along the left side of the infield. Michael Logan is back in left field as Gradisar misses outside. It's a ball and a strike on Williams. Wainwright still plays center, Blackledge still in right, and the catcher is Nathan Kidder. So Cole Stanford won't catch back-to-back games. It's Nathan Kidder, the catcher for the Bears in the finale. 1-1. Well outside again. Williams will pull the bat back to take ball 2. Two balls, one strike on Williams against Gradisar here in the home half of the first. Williams will bunt it first base or third base side. Willen waits on it, throws to first, low throw, and Williams beats it out at first. Caricado made a nice snag on a low throw, but Willen unable to throw out Williams, and it's an infield single on a bunt attempt. First and second, nobody out. Now, Willen did everything he needed to. The throw was a little low, but he also kind of took too long as he gathered it. Williams hustling up the line, able to beat it out. First and second base occupied with nobody out. Floyd waits on the first pitch, changeup outside for ball 1. Caricado plays in here on this situation with Floyd hitting. With 2 on and nobody out, Floyd has hit safely in 11 straight and been on base in 20 straight games. 1-0, he flares it foul, right side. Caught by a fan. In foul ground, strike 1. Floyd's 20-game on-base streak, the longest by an Eagle this year. He hits with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Good breaking ball. Floyd under it for a swinging strike 2. Floyd's third in the conference in RBI. He only trails 2 guys he's going against this weekend in Mackenzie Wainwright and Sal Caricado. Caricado's got 64. Wainwright's got 58. 1-2 is a breaking ball away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Carson-Newman's first baseman, Logan Floyd, who has 44 RBI himself this year, 4 long balls and a .372 average. 2-2 set for Gradisar. Breaking ball off the plate. Floyd watches it into the mitt and sees it miss for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes on Floyd with 2 on and nobody out. Gradisar's payoff. Floyd rolls it foul, back behind third, and he'll wait on another payoff from Lenoir-Rhyne's Game 3 starter. The sophomore back into the box. Good pitch on the inside, a fastball by Floyd, who strikes out for the first out of the inning. Just the second strikeout against Floyd this weekend, and that's a big first out for Kellen Gradisar. 1 away for Cole Nathan. Good inside pitch. Probably would have been ball 4, but it had some movement toward Floyd. Couldn't make contact with it, and now Cole Nathan gets a chance. And he takes a fastball at 88 for strike one. Cole Nathan went 0 for 4 in the first game of the day. Saw his 6-game hitting streak snapped as Gradisar picks to second base with a lob throw. Nathan entered the day 7 for 8 this weekend at the plate. He's still a respectable 7 for 12 with 8 RBI in 3 games this week for the Eagles. 0-1 breaking ball. He waits on and flies it foul for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 runners on base here in the first for the Eagles. Breaking ball gets away. This will advance runners to second and third on a wild pitch by Kellen Gradisar. And now a fly ball to the outfield could give Carson-Newman the game's first run. Kidder late getting over to block that breaking ball. I don't think he expected it to go that far out and away from the plate. And so now a ball and 2 strikes. Gradisar winds and pitches, and Nathan swings over top of a breaking ball. Swinging strike 3, and there's 2 outs. Back-to-back strikeouts from the sophomore Gradisar. And now Aiden Gibson's the 2-out batter. We mentioned Gradisar. He's got strikeout stuff, has struck out as many as 9 in a game this year. That was against UVA Wise on March 22nd. Pitches to Gibson with 2 on and 2 out, and Gibson lines it foul on a fastball for strike 1. In 10 appearances, Gradisar has reached 5 strikeouts in 6 of those outings. 0-1 wind, Gibson flies another one foul, and Gradisar continues to pound the zone, and he works ahead on Gibson, 0-2. 22 pitches, 14 strikes for the sophomore here in the first. After the first 2 men reached, he's got back-to-back strikeouts here in the first. Looking for another as he winds for an 0-2, and Gibson swings over top of it. Strike 3, inning over. Kellen Gradisar gave up 2 runners to start the inning, but he strikes out Floyd, Nathan, and then Gibson to throw a scoreless first. Eagles back to work to pitch the second when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Scoreless first inning both ways. Colton Kaysen and Kellen Gradisar trade zeros to start the game as we get ready to start the second inning. We've got some good Carson-Newman athletics news to give to you. Carson-Newman Beach Volleyball wins the first ever South Atlantic Conference Carolinas Beach Volleyball Championship today. The Eagles were able to hold off a late charge from Tusculum to win this afternoon's match by a final score of 3-2. Eagles complete a impressive regular season into the postseason in which they went 10-0 in conference play. His first pitch swinging is Stanford to left. Benner's after it hits off the wall. Stanford will round first, and he falls down. He'll crawl back to first, and he is hurt. It looked like he maybe stepped on the first base bag in an awkward way, and he went down immediately at first base as he bangs one off the left field wall for LR's second hit, but now the concern is for LR's catcher. Good awareness to roll back to first and not become the first out, and now they will attend to Stanford at first base, who is DHing in this game after catching the first two games of this series, and certainly a big bat in the lineup. He has 16 home runs this year and hits .407 at the 5 spot. Lenoir-Rhyne's athletic trainer out to attend to Cole Stanford. Mackenzie Wainwright and a couple others out there to check on their fellow teammate who is going to be helped off the field. Not putting much weight on that leg as he walks toward the dugout with help from his first base coach as well. So now the Bears have a decision to make. This is the DH spot, so necessarily don't have to bring in a catcher here. As get another look at Stanford, and he comes up before the bag. Maybe he pulled a hamstring or something. It was before he got to the bag, but he did get the bag on his way through. So the Bears will make a change in the lineup. There'll be a pinch runner for now. Trey Jensen, a redshirt freshman outfielder, will come in the game and at least run for the Bears here in the second inning. So Cole Stanford, that's a big loss in the heart of this order. He is going to be pulled from the game. And so in steps Eli Willen with a runner on and nobody out. First pitch swinging was Stanford to give the Bears a base runner. Kaysen works with a runner on base as he pitches to Willen, who fouls one back and out of play. Willen's had a great series out of the 6th spot in this order. 4 hits, tied for the most by any Bear this weekend, and he's got a team-high 8 RBI as well. 7 straight games with a hit and 6 straight with an RBI as he hits one high in the air foul. Gibson gives it a look at third, but he sees there's no room to catch it. Kaysen quickly ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. On the third baseman, Willen, here in the second. Swing and a miss. Willen goes after a changeup. And Colton Kaysen's got his 3rd strikeout and 4 outs recorded. 1 away. The last time the freshman pitched at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex, he struck out a career-high 13 guys against UVA Wise. He's got 3 early in his 11th start of the year. And now faces Michael Logan. First pitch is a fastball low for ball 1. Logan did not start in the game earlier today, started yesterday. As he takes low for ball 2. He went 0 for 4 in his start in game 1 of the series. 2 balls, no strikes. The pinch runner Jensen gets his lead at first. Delgado will throw down to him after a strike. That makes the count 2-1. Kaysen's 10 wins on the mound this season for the Eagles. Most in Division II as he breaks a pitch into the zone against Logan to even the count at 2. Those 10 wins are tied for 5th most in a single season in program history. If he wins today, he would move to 3rd. 2-2 set for the freshman against Logan. Breaking ball well outside. Delgado stabs at it to keep it from getting away, and it's a 3-2 count with one away. This is the 7-hitter and the left fielder Logan batting. Kidder and Kahn, 8-9 to follow. 3-2, runner takes off, swinging a high fly ball to right center field. Williams is after it toward the gap. He gets near the warning track and makes the catch. 2 away. Jensen sprints back to first. And in steps Nathan Kidder with 1 on and 2 out. Kidder's a .371 hitter this year. Limited time on the field. Just his 11th start today. Swinging a drive off the foul pole. And there's catcher's interference, I believe, on the swing. Get another look at it here. Hard to tell if there's contact there. It didn't seem like Delgado's glove moved. Normally you'd see, obviously, it take a different direction if the bat makes contact with the glove. So first and second on catcher's interference. And it brings in the 9-hitter Alex Kahn. Goes down as an error on Delgado as strike 1 called on Kahn. He started the game earlier today, did not record a hit, but reached twice on a walk. 0-1 pitch from Kaysen, fastball off the plate at 89 miles per hour that time from the freshman. First and second, 2 outs, a single and catcher's interference have runners on base for the Bears with 2 away in the second. The pitch from Kaysen's a fastball, and it gets away from Delgado. 2-1 count. Two balls and a strike. Runners move into scoring position now with 2 outs. On the passed ball, Alex Kahn bats for the Bears. 2-1 swing and a miss. He's behind the fastball. And the count levels at a pair of balls and strikes with 2 outs in this second inning. Two on the way. Foul back by Connie, stays alive. This is certainly a big batter to get if you're Kaysen. On deck is the top of the order and the best hitter on this Bears team statistically, and one of the best nationally as well. And Mackenzie Wainwright, who has 5 hits this weekend and well over 80 for the year. Another 2-2 from the freshman. Called strike 3. He goes to the slider away and paints the corner for his 4th K. 2 runners left in scoring position by the Bears as Kaysen dots up the corners for his 4th K. Eagles back to the dish for the bottom half of the second after this.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Seth Benner will lead things off for Carson-Newman. He reached 4 times earlier today in the first game of the doubleheader, 3 walks and a single. He'll stand in for the first time against Kellen Gradisar, who allowed the first 2 runners of the first inning to reach, but then got 3 consecutive punch-outs of Floyd, Nathan, and Gibson to blank the Eagles in the first. First pitch of the inning is a breaking ball that Benner fouls back for strike 1. Carson-Newman entered the year with no wins against, or no series wins, I should say, against ranked top 10 foe. They got their first against number 6 Florida Southern earlier in March, and they have a chance today to win this game and win this series and win 2 series this year against top 10 teams. It would be win 30 for the Eagles. 1-1 from Gradisar's a low fastball at 86 for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike to the left fielder Benner, who rolls 1 to third. Willen plays the hops, a low throw. Caricato can't snare it. Well, it'll be an error. It's a matter of it's a fielding error fielding error or a throwing error on the third baseman, Willen. Had plenty of time. It's a low throw. Be the second error on the Bears in this game. That's the second time the Eagles have got the leadoff guy on base because of an error. Kilgore rolls 1 to third. Willen can make up for it as he goes to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. The Eagles have hit into 3 double plays. Check that, 4 double plays today. And there's 2 away quickly. So wipe the error. It means nothing now as Gradisar's got 2 outs on 4 pitches. Five, 4, 3 double play wipes Benner off the bases. And now Frankie Delgado is the Eagles batter with 2 outs in the second inning. The wind of the pitch is a fastball dotted on the corner for a strike. Delgado makes the start here in the series finale, hitting .289 this year. First appearance at the plate in the series as he swings and misses for strike 2. It's his 11th start of the year. He's got 11 hits at the plate. Behind 0-2 on Gradisar, who works quickly, and his pitch to Delgado is a swing and a miss. 3-pitch punch out, a 7-pitch second inning for Kellen Gradisar. We're scoreless through 2 in the rubber match between the 7th-ranked Bears and the 21st-ranked Eagles. Both starting pitchers have 4 Ks through 2 as we head to the third on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Top of the order due up for the Bears to begin the top of the third inning. Mackenzie Wainwright has one of LR's 2 hits so far in the series finale. He has 80 for the year. First pitch of the third inning from Colton Kayson's a fastball outside. 4-1. The freshman Kayson has been spectacular in conference play as he paints the corner for a strike. Colton has not allowed more than 1 run in a start since the end of February. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Kayson has just allowed 4 runs to score in his last 6 starts. 1-2 Wine for the freshman. Fastball low for ball 2. 6 straight starts allowing 1 run or less. 8 straight allowing 2 runs or less. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball foul at third. King in Charleston, his first 2 career starts, he gave up 3 earned runs and 4 earned runs. And since then, has not allowed more than 2 in his next 8 starts. This kid has been outstanding as a rookie for Carson-Newman. He's 10-0 this year, hoping his 11th start can result in his 11th win and a series win over the 7th-ranked Bears. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Wainwright behind the slider for the first out of the third. Strikeout number 5 for the rookie. You can see the hesitation on Wainwright on the slider. Tried to wait on it and waited too long. 1 away for Owen Blackledge. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Blackledge was Kayson's first strikeout in the first inning. Inside fastball paints the corner for strike 2. Blackledge asking where that was. To our umpire here in game 3 of this series, Dennis Gallagher. It's a strike, 0-2. Kayson goes back to work as he winds and pitches to Blackledge. A ball into the turf, 1-2. The Bears have had a lot of traffic on the bases in these first 2 games. Kayson trying to limit that here in the finale. Rolled over, and it's a fair ball. Floyd snares it. Blackledge was hesitant whether that ball stayed fair or not. So he barely went up the line. Floyd makes the play himself for the second out. Just bounced inside the bag. That was close. May have been foul. It was very close, but the first base umpire, Timothy Gansrow, right there on it for the second out. And now Laskowski drives one out towards center field. Trey Miller going back near the wall, and this ball's gone. A 2-out home run on the first pitch. Swinging is Cole Laskowski, and it's 1-0 Bears. The 4th home run that Colton Kayson's allowed this year is the 4th of the year for Cole Laskowski. 1-0 Lenoir-Rhyne. He was geared up for a fastball, got it, and crushed it to right center. And now Sal Caricano, Bears strike first. They've done so in all 3 games of this series. Breaking ball, a swing and a miss by Caricano. Strike 1. Second home run in the last 3 starts that Kayson's allowed. That one, last one came against UVA Wise a couple of weekends ago as Kayson misses the zone, this time with a fastball away. One ball, 1 strike on the DH, or the first baseman, I should say. Fouls it back, 1-2. Kayson's recovered well since giving up the early home runs in games. Nick Badgett for UVA Wise's home run was a leadoff home run. And then Kayson recovered well. 1-2, breaking ball. Caracano fights it off to stay alive. Certainly a much tougher task for the freshman against the best offense in the conference and one of the best in the country as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Caracano. Swing and a miss, slider away, and Colton Kaysen has 6 strikeouts through 3 innings. The rookie gives up a 2-out home run, though, to Cole Laskowski, his 4th of the year. And the Bears strike first in Mossy Creek in this rubber match, 1-0, as Carson-Newman comes to bat in the 3rd after this.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Trey Miller is the 9th batter of Carson-Newman's order here in the finale. He will lead off against Kellen Gradisar in the bottom of the 3rd with Carson-Newman trailing 1-0. A 2-out home run by Cole Laskowski has started the scoring in the finale as the Bears try to win a series in Mossy Creek. First pitch of the inning, Miller shows bunt and fouls it back to the screen for strike 1. Lenoir-Rhyne's last series win in Jefferson City was 2022. They came here as a team ranked number 21 and won the opener and the finale, 14-6 and 9-7. 0-1. High fastball, ball on a strike on the 9-hitter and center fielder, Trey Miller. Next one home. Miller pokes it in foul ground, out of play. Caracano sprinting after it, can't get to it. It's out of play. 2 strikes on Carson-Newman's center fielder, who had 2 hits in the opener yesterday, a triple, and was hitless in 4 at-bats in the first game today. 1-2 wind for Gradisar. Breaking ball away, Miller held away from it, and the count is even. Two balls, 2 strikes on Miller. Ryan Jenkins, Spencer Williams will follow for the Eagles, who trail 1-0. Miller rolls one foul off the third base dugout to stay alive. These are 2 teams that entered the weekend tied for second in the league, and they are tied for the second place spot in the South Atlantic Conference baseball standings right now as well. Both teams 17-6 in the league. 2-2. Breaking ball off the plate. It's a 3-ball, 2-strike count. The Eagles control their destiny to winning a regular season championship. They'll play the first placed Catawba College Catawba Indians next weekend. 3-2 from Gradisar, swing and a miss. That is his 5th punch out. He gets Miller swinging for the first of the 3rd. So certainly the regular season championship and the chance to host and be one of the top 2 teams in the league is not out of question. Even with a loss in this game, they will have a chance to win a series next week against the Indians and work their way up. There's still 6 games left after this one left in the league, so not the end of the line, certainly, for this Carson-Newman team that's trying to win its 30th game here today, as Jenkins takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Gradisar is in a groove right now. 40 pitches And 9 batters faced, 2 1/3 with 5 Ks. 1-1, ground ball foul. It's 2 strikes now on Jenkins. Kitaba's in action right now. First game of a 3-game series with Wingate Indians by a run. 1-0 in the 6th inning. Low-scoring game there as the 1-2 line and Granasar's high fastball makes it 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Ground ball to short, right to Kahn. He fields cleanly, throws to first, low throw. Caricado snares it. 2 outs now in this 3rd inning. In steps Spencer Williams for the Eagles, who oddly enough have won back-to-back Colton Kaysen starts by a 5-1 score, including 3 of his last 4 starts have been 5-1 wins. Trailing 1-0 right now as Williams bats against Granasar for the 2nd time and takes outside for ball 1. Carson-Newman has 1 hit, does have 3 runners that have reached base, 2 by an error. As Williams fouls 1 off. Ball and a strike on Carson-Newman's right fielder, who has the Eagles' only hit. One on the way. Grounder foul. Left side, 2 strikes on Williams. One, 2 count with 2 outs. Granasar looking for a 1-2-3 inning, and he misses outside and high for ball 2. Errors allowed runners to reach to start each of the last 2 innings. He has started this with a strikeout and a ground out, and he'll end it maybe with a ground out. Nope, it goes off his glove and into right field for a base hit. Granasar tried to make the play himself. It dinged off his glove, and Laskowski, moving to his right, couldn't recover. Back to his left quick enough, and it sneaks by him for a base hit. 2 singles and 2 at-bats for Spencer Williams. Brings Logan Floyd to the plate. Eagles have a base runner. They break up the 1-2-3 chance from Granasar here in this 3rd inning. First pitch to Floyd, breaking ball low for ball 1. Granasar will go back on the mound as he readies for pitch 50, trying to retire Floyd for the 2nd time. Carson-Newman's first baseman sits safely in 11 straight and takes a breaking ball for strike 1. One on, 2 out in the 3rd. 1-0 Bears. The set for Granasar. Swing and a miss by Floyd. Strike 2. One, 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Kellen Granasar, and the Eagles strand a 3rd runner through 3 innings. 1-0 Bears. We head to the 4th after these messages. This is Carson-Newman Baseball, and it's on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
The #1 source for Carson-Newman athletics gear, shop cneagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. Shop CNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. Shop CNEagles.com.
Bears are bringing a pinch hitter in. This is the DH spot to start the fourth inning. Hogan Stallings is the pinch hitter. This will be his 21st at-bat of the year, a 12th appearance of the year. The 6'5", 250-pound senior steps to the plate and swings and misses for strike one. Cole Stanford started the game as the DH, but he went and left the game after his single in the second inning with an injury. And so we might see this DH spot change often in this finale as Stallings gets the pinch hit chance and takes inside this time for ball one. Stallings has 2 hits since the beginning of March. Hits against Southern Wesleyan and Bluefield State. 1-1 is hit sky high to left center. Seth Benner is out there in left field, moving to his left. He'll make the catch. And the first out of the fourth inning is recorded. Eli Willen stands in. He struck out against Kaysen back in the second inning. This is the same part of the order that started the second inning, by the way, 5, 6, and 7. Michael Logan is after Willen here in the fourth. Willen showed bunt, pulled it back, and takes ball one low and inside. Kaysen's at 52 pitches as he pitches here into the fifth inning. 3 hits, the home run allowed. 1 walk and 6 strikeouts. 1-0 breaking ball in the corner. Levels the count against Willen, who has a team best 8 RBI against the Eagles this weekend. One. Low fastball, 2 balls, 1 strike. Kaysen's 6 strikeouts are now the 7th time in 11 starts this year he's reached that mark or more in a game. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and a ball into the turf. Chased at by Willen for strike 2. 1-0 game. A Cole Laskowski solo home run with 2 outs is the only scoring here in the finale. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The high heat for strikeout number 7 from Colton Kaysen, and there's 2 away in the fourth. Kaysen has mixed it up so well. He's used the slider to get strikeouts, the changeup for swings and misses, and that time goes upstairs with a fastball for the second out, and now faces Michael Logan, who takes outside for ball 1. Kaysen's retired 3 in a row since the home run as Logan bats for the second time against him. He's 0 for 5 this weekend against the Eagles. Checked his swing on a breaking ball. That was low. 2 balls, no strikes. Logan is now 4 for his last 29 at the plate. Fastball in the corners, strike 1. The freshman Kaysen quickly back to work as he's got the sign from Delgado. The 2-1 is another fastball across the plate to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kaysen looking for his first 1-2-3 inning to keep the Eagles within a run. The 2-2 to Logan. Chopper. Kaysen barehands it and will throw to first to get Logan. Some quick reflexes that time on a ball that took a funky hop. And Kaysen fields it with his bare hand for the final out. Check this thing out. Look at that. Kaysen, the bare hand, And he tosses a 1-2-3 fourth. The Eagles back to the plate, trying to score for the first time when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Heart of the order for the Eagles are up against Gradisar in the fourth inning, 4-5-6. Cole Nathan is the leadoff batter against Gradisar to begin this fourth inning. First pitch is a fastball, 4-1. Nathan, one of the 6 strikeout victims of Kellen Gradisar so far in his 3 innings on the mound. 0-1 on the way, a fastball away, 1 ball, 1 strike. One. Swinging a ground ball to third. Willen waits on the hop and can't handle it. He had it in his glove initially, but then when he went to transfer it to his hand, was unable to do so effectively. That's the third error by the Bears. We'll presume that's the ruling for now, as Willen gives the Eagles a base runner. Gibson, the batter, he shows bunt, bunts it back to Gradisar. He'll field. He's throwing to first, and the play is made. Caricato holds his foot on the bag. Sack bunt. The Eagles have a runner in scoring position for Seth Benner. Playing small ball, trying to get the runner in scoring position and come up with a big hit here in this fourth inning. Gradisar has been great for the Eagles, or has been great for the Bears against the Eagles. He was the Game 1 starter in last year's series, went 4 innings, gave up 5 runs. This one hits him in the back. A breaking ball hits Seth Benner. What a day for Benner. 6 plate appearances, and he's reached 6 times. He's hit by a pitch this time. He's reached in about every way you can. And there's first and second with 1 out. Tanner Kilgore bats with first and second against Gradisar here in the fourth as the Eagles trying to break through and gain a lead, gain a run at least in this frame. The DH Kilgore bats with 2 on. First pitch is a high breaking ball for ball 1. One ball, no strikes on Kilgore. He grounded into a double play in his at-bat in the second inning. Swing and a miss here on a 1-0 breaking ball. Strike 1. Kilgore is 1 for 4 this weekend against the Bears. He has 31 RBI on the year. 1-1. Kilgore fouls back another breaking ball. It's strike 2. This year, the sophomore is hitting .420 with runners in scoring position. Is he the one that will come up with a big hit for the Eagles here in this inning? The 1-2 on the way. He thought about the breaking ball, but held back his bat to work the count even. Frankie Delgado is on deck for Carson-Newman with 1 out in this 4th inning. The 2-2 to Kilgore. It hits him on the left elbow. Kidder's asking to say that Kilgore leaned into it. Adam Skinecki, the LR head coach, also is up out of the dugout and thought Kilgore leaned into it. I don't think he meant to. I think he just kind of like shrugged his left arm out of the way. That was clearly going to hit him on an inside pitch. And so back-to-back hit batters in the 4th inning after a error started this have loaded things up for the Eagles, and Frankie Delgado bats. First pitch swinging at a breaking ball is Delgado for strike 1. Frankie this year has been great. 8 RBI on the year, 11 hits, and a big situation here. Bases loaded with 1 out. Strike 2 on a nice breaking ball from Gradisar to work ahead. Frankie this year hitting with the bases loaded is 1 for 2. He's behind 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball through the left side, a base hit. Carson-Newman ties the game. Frankie Delgado, 2 strikes, single through the left side. We're tied at 1. His 9th ribby of the year. Bases still loaded. Delgado takes it the other way. And the Eagles are on the board in the finale. Benner to 3rd. Kilgore to 2nd. Frankie Delgado's at first base as Trey Miller steps to the plate. Miller this year has 5 hits with the bases loaded. Ball 1. Nobody on the Eagles roster has more hits with the bases loaded this year than Trey Miller. He's 5 for 10. And he's going to try to give Carson-Newman its first lead of the finale. The 1-0 from Gradisar's a fastball away. 2 balls, no strikes. Tom Griffin gives a signal to his hitter Miller, who steps out to get it, and now will stand back in. As Gradisar works from the windup, the 2-0 to Miller. Inside, Miller checked his swing and did go around for strike 1. It was probably inside and off the plate. Would have been ball 3, but Miller offered at it. So it's a 2-ball, 1 strike count with 1 out and the bases loaded in the 4th, and a game tied at 1. 2-1, breaking ball in the inner half for strike 2. Decent speed in Benner at 3rd base. A ball deep enough should score a run. The 2-2 from Gradisar. Off the plate, ball 3, a changeup away. And Miller stayed away. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Trey Miller. Gradisar back to work. He winds in the payoff to Miller. Fly ball, shallow left center. Logan sprinting in. It's going to be Wainwright to make the catch. His throw is a low one. It's skidding across the turf. It won't get to home. Seth Benner scores, and it's 2-1 Carson-Newman. Sacrifice fly from Trey Miller scores Seth Benner, and the Eagles are in front for the first time in the finale. Miller drives in his 28th run of the year. He has more RBI this year than he did in his first 2 seasons combined. Big RBI there, and now first and second with 2 outs for Ryan Jenkins. First pitch breaking ball in the corner for a strike. Kilgore at second base, Delgado at first with 2 away for Jenkins. The pitch is line foul. Jenkins out in front of that 77-mile-per-hour pitch from Gradisar. And he works ahead 0-2. 73 pitches for the sophomore right-hander as he navigates through a 4th inning right now in which he's allowed 2 runs. Trying to keep it that way and just at 2 as he pitches an 0-2 to Jenkins. A breaking ball fouled back. Oh, 2 count on Jenkins. He's 0 for 2 officially, but did reach on an error in the first inning. 2 on, 2 out, 2 strikes on Jenkins. The pitch is grounded left side. Willen waits on it, will field it cleanly. His throw is a good one to Caricato, and the inning is over. But Carson-Newman scores twice on just 1 base hit. 2 runs, a hit, an error, and 2 left for the Eagles, who have their first lead of the finale. 2-1 Carson-Newman as we head to the 5th on the Eagles Sports Network.
Don't know what to wear on game day? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com for all of your Carson-Newman athletics gear. You can find clothing from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour to cover you from head to toe. Shopseeandeagles.com also has duffel bags, backpacks, jewelry, pet supplies, and gifts. Don't waste any more time. Prove you are the ultimate Carson-Newman fan with the official gear of the Eagles at shopseeandeagles.com. Visit today.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
For the first time today, Colton Kaysen will pitch with a lead. His team, Carson-Newman, now leads by 1 run, 2-1, as he gets ready to pitch the 5th inning against Nathan Kidder. Alex Kahn and Mackenzie Wainwright, the 3 hitters for the Bears in the 5th inning. Kidder reached on catcher's interference in his first at-bat and takes outside for ball 1. 371 hitter off the bench this year in 35 at-bats. Waits on a 1-0 from Kaysen and rolls it foul, third base side. Since the home run, Colton has retired 4 straight. Final out of the 3rd and all 3 in the 4th. 1-1. Breaking ball, a good one, right across the zone at 74 miles per hour for strike 2. We've seen him do it throughout the season, but recover well after giving up a run or a couple of hits. Trying to continue it here, and he does with a strikeout to start the 5th. 8 strikeouts for the freshman as he sends down Kidder looking on strikes. 1 away. There's the fastball right on the lower part of the zone for the first out of the 5th. And now Alex Kahn, the shortstop. Breaking ball, strike 1. When he's got all 3 pitches, the slider, fastball, and changeup working, it has proved to be a difficult out. A difficult arm to face this season. There's ball 1. 1-1 count on Kahn, who is hitless this weekend. 1-1 home. Inside fastball, jammed him. Fouled back for strike 2. One ball, 2 strike count with an out in the 5th. Kaysen's got 8 strikeouts in the game. Hard liner foul, a slider that Kahn was in front of. Hit it hard, but foul to stay alive at 1-2. One-two wine. Swinging a slow roller again, foul. Kahn battles with Kaysen, who has battled his way through his 11th start of the season. Another 1-2 to the shortstop, Kahn. Fastball on the corner, called strike 3. 9 strikeouts for the freshman, back-to-back here to start the 5th, and there's 2 away. There's the fastball again. He locates it well, right on the corner to ring up Kahn for the second time, and now he faces Mackenzie Wainwright with 2 away in the 5th. First pitch, fastball, line to right field. This ball will sink in for a base hit in front of Williams. 2-out knock for Wainwright, his second single of the game. And now he has 26 multi-hit games during his 30-game hitting streak. Kid's ridiculous. Talented player for this Bears team, former 4th-round pick in the Major League Baseball draft, has 6 hits this weekend. And now Kaysen will face Owen Blackledge with 2 outs. First pitch, swinging is Blackledge and fouling it off to the left. For strike 1. 73 pitches for the freshman so far through 4 2/3. With 9 strikeouts. 0-1 set in the pitch to Blackledge. Foul ball again, similar spot off to the left. And it's 2 strikes quickly on LR's right fielder. No balls, 2 strikes. Wainwright a short lead at first in a 1-run game in the 5th. Pitch out. Wainwright not on the move, and so it's ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes on Blackledge. He's 0 for 2 against Kaysen in the game so far. Waiting on a 1-2. The freshman pitches. Fastball fouled off. Blackledge in his second season with the Bears, transferring from TCU. Trying to come up with a big hit for the Bears in the 5th. 1-2 is away, and the count evens. Hit .295 last year, did Blackledge, and 7 home runs. This year has been just as good, with 6 home runs and 55 hits as he hits one out toward high in center field. Trey Miller in dead center goes back to the wall, stops there, and makes the catch. Inning over. Colton Kaysen tosses another 0 as Wainwright is left on first base. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. It's 2-1 Carson-Newman. I'll try to get some more runs in the bottom half of the 5th when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large 1-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large 1-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Okay, let's see. I'm ready to do this. Carson-Newman. It's been around since 1851. Lots of flexible online programs. Wow. World-class accredited academics. A faith and learning environment with professors who really care about me. A top 10 best value school. Carson-Newman gives $48 million a year in financial aid. This is the perfect place. I'm in.
Spencer Williams leads off for Carson-Newman as we get ready to start the home half of the 5th on a 56-degree sunny day here in Jefferson City. We started the day in the high 40s, and throughout this doubleheader today in Jefferson City, the temperature has rose to the mid-50s as Williams bats and lines one over Kahn at short and into left center for a base hit. 3-hit day for Spencer Williams, and he's the first base runner of the 5th. Carson-Newman only has 4 hits. Williams has 3 of them. Delgado the other, and that was obviously an important hit that Delgado had. And a base runner for the Eagles to start the 5th. First pitch strike to Logan Floyd, who struck out twice against Gradisar. Eagles have been able to get the leadoff batter in an inning on base now 4 out of 5 times, but I've only been able to take advantage once with a 2-run 4th as Floyd fights one off foul, and it's 0-2. Last season, when these two guys faced off, Gradisar and Floyd, the rookie hit his first career home run. Solo shot to start the scoring last year in the series. Gradisar's had the better of Floyd so far today with 2 strikeouts. The ball's 2 strikes. Gradisar at 78 pitches. Comes set for an 0-2 to Floyd. He'll pick back to first. Williams back without a dive. Oh, 2. Ground ball sharply through the left side. A base hit for Floyd. Back-to-back singles for the Eagles to start the 5th inning, and there's first and second base occupied with nobody out. Logan Floyd has hit safely now in 12 straight and is on base for the 21st consecutive game. Base hit for Floyd, and now Cole Nathan with 2 on base and nobody out. Williams in scoring position. Caricato at first will play in. Willen at third will play even at the bags, potentially waiting for a Nathan bunt here. Bunt is shown. Nathan will bunt it. It's popped up in foul ground, and Caricato and Kidder can't get to it. Nathan lucky to have another chance as he bunts that one high and foul. It was just far enough away from the catcher and first baseman for the Bears to not be caught. Nathan reached an error in the 4th inning and later scored. 0-1. He shows bunt again, pulls it back, and takes ball 1. Carson-Newman trying to win a series against a top 10 team for the 2nd time this season. Up 2-1 in the finale with the Bears. 1-1. Nathan will bunt it first base side. Caricato fields. He's going to third. It's a good throw, but it's dropped by Willen. Bases loaded. Nathan aboard at first on the fielder's choice to load the bases. Caricato made a risky play. And it will be LR's 4th error of the game. Gibson bats with the bases loaded, shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes strike 1. Single error to load him up for CN in the 5th. Oh, 1 to Gibson. Inside corner fastball, strike 2 at 86. 0-2 on Carson-Newman's third baseman. Fastball away. Kidder has to reach across to catch that breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Gibson, who's hitting with the bases loaded in a 2-1 game. Gibson has 3 hits this year with them loaded up, and he grabs one back up the middle for a base hit. 1 run is in. Floyd's rounding third. Wainwright's throw is a good one at home. Kidder snags it and tags out Floyd. for the out at home. A laser from Mackenzie Wainwright, but Carson-Newman does extend its lead. An RBI single from Aiden Gibson makes it 3-1. Moving to third is Cole Nathan. Gibson aboard at first. Floyd, the runner, out at home. On a nice throw, an 8-2 putout at the plate. Gibson's fourth hit with the bases loaded this year now brings Seth Benner to the plate, with the Eagles ahead by 2 runs. First pitch fastball strike at 85. Gradisar has allowed 3 runs. They're all unearned runs. 6 hits allowed. The Bears' defense has made 4 errors here in the finale. 3 by Eli Willen. Picked to first base. The Bears defense that's committed 51 total errors this year, and they've committed an error in 8 straight games as Benner floats one into right field for a base hit. Carson-Newman will score its 4th run of the game. An RBI single to right for Seth Benner scores Cole Nathan, and it's 4-1 Eagles. 4th hit of the inning. Gibson to second base as Benner drives in his 9th run of the year. 8 of his 9 RBI have been at home this year. Nathan scores, first and second occupied for the Eagles, who have scored twice in the 5th. Only out of the inning recorded was by Mackenzie Wainwright on an 8-2 putout at the plate to get Floyd. Gradisar back to work on the mound. He's tossed 88 pitches through 4 1/3. The righty sets to pitch for Kilgore, and it's outside on the corner for a strike. Kilgore 0 for 1. He grounded into a double play in inning number 2, was hit by a pitch in the 4th. 2 on, 1 out in the 5th. Fastball, a strike, 0-2. Two strikes on Kilgore. He fights off a breaking ball to stay alive. Another 0-2 to Kilgore. Swing and a miss. Good movement on that off-speed pitch to get Kilgore swinging on strikes. 7th strikeout for Kellen Gradisar, and there's 2 outs. Frankie Delgado to the plate for the Eagles, as Gradisar has recorded 7 strikeouts. Just the 2nd time this year he's had more than 6 in a game. 2 on, 2 out for Delgado, who takes low and inside for ball 1. Carson-Newman's senior catcher from Deltona, Florida, started the scoring for the Eagles last half inning with a single through the left side. Trey Miller followed with a sac fly, and the Eagles have scored the last 4 runs in this game to lead 4-1. Strike 1 on Delgado makes the count 1-1. With Benner and Gibson on the bases after their RBI singles in this inning have extended CN's lead to 3 runs at 4-1. 1-1 pause for Gradisar. Runners move. Delgado floats one to right. Blackledge to the gap. Will get there and make the catch. Inning over. Damage done, though, by Carson-Newman's offense. 4 base hits bring home 2 runs. There's an error in the inning, and they strand 2. We're through 5. The Eagles need 6 outs to win a series against a top 10 foe. 3-run lead as Kaysen goes back to the mound when we come back on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
4-1 Carson-Newman as we get set to start the sixth inning. Colton Kaysen has been outstanding in his 11th career start. He's struck out 9 Bears with fastballs, sliders, changeups. He has been outstanding for Carson-Newman in this series finale. And he goes back to work in the sixth inning in a 3-run game now, as he faces Cole Laskowski. First pitch low for ball 1. Laskowski's home run is the only run for the Bears here in the finale as Kaysen misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. It was a 2-out bomb in the 3rd inning. And the second baseman's reached twice against Kaysen in this game. The 2-0 wind, and the pitch from Kaysen's a fastball for strike 1. 81 pitches for Colton. He's looking for the final 6 outs potentially here to clinch the series win. 2-1 pitch on the way, bounces into the turf. I think it hit off the home plate umpire, Dennis Gallagher, as well. He seems to be fine. 3 balls and a strike as Kaysen goes back to work. Hitters count for Laskowski in a 3-run game. The offering home. Low ball 4. 5-pitch walk. Laskowski's reached 3 times. Kaysen gives him nothing good to hit. And now Sal Caricato with a runner on and nobody out. Kaysen's walked 2 in this game. He's walked as many as 3 this season in a game. Those were in back-to-back starts against Newberry and LMU. First pitch to Caricato, fastball in the corner, strike 1. Entering this start, Kaysen had gone 19 innings with just 1 walk. He has 2 in this game as the 0-1 pitch is on the way. A fastball by Caricato. Close play at first. Back safely is Laskowski as Caricato is behind 0-2. Swinging strike 2, a close play. Laskowski back safely. Kaysen sets. And the 0-2 to Caricato. Fastball on the corner. Strike 3 looking. Double-digit strikeouts for the rookie for the 2nd time this year. And there's 1 away in the 6th inning. Caricato has struck out 3 times against Colton Kaysen. Displeased with the call on the fastball on the 0-2, and now Stallings stands in, and the pinch hitter back in the 4th inning takes first pitch strike. Oh, 0-1 set for the freshman Kaysen against Stallings. Inside fastball misses, low ball 1. Kaysen has been outstanding, just 1 hit since the 3rd inning home run by Laskowski. Well, the 1-1, swing and a miss. Stallings behind the fastball, throw to second or to first. They back pick Laskowski for the 2nd out. They were close earlier in the inning. And Frankie Delgado with a sharp throw to first, and Floyd applies the tag. 2 away. Now Kayson's 1 pitch away from another scoreless inning. He winds for a 1-2 to Stallings. High fly ball and foul ground. The fielders give it a look, and it's going to hit out of play. Count stays at 1 ball and 2 strikes on Hogan Stallings, who has 4 hits and 21 at-bats this year. One ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball again by Stallings. He'll battle with Kaysen with 2 outs and the bases clear. Laskowski started the inning with a walk, but after a Caricato strikeout and during this Stallings at-bat, he was picked off at first base. 1-2, swing and a miss. 11 Ks for Colton Kaysen against the number 1 scoring offense in the South Atlantic Conference. The rookie is outstanding. 4-1 Carson-Newman. Home half of the 6th coming up after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Sure, we've been around a while, 171 years to be exact. We know the power of a liberal arts-based Christian education and the tremendous potential of what can be found on this campus, within this community. We are adventurers, dreamers, believers, passionate and compassionate, curious and clever, driven by a common purpose towards a common goal.
I found my passion.
I found purpose.
We are Carson-Newman.
What will you find?
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Bears go to the bullpen down 3 runs. It'll be Randon Rigdon. The reliever has a 3.6 ERA in 10 innings pitched this season. This will be appearance number 9 of the year for the senior right-hander. He'll face Carson-Newman's 9-1-2, part of the batting order. Trey Miller, Ryan Jenkins, Spencer Williams due up against Rigdon, who has 12 strikeouts in 10 innings on the mound. No wins, no losses. 4 walks and 4 earned runs allowed this season. This is going to be Rigdon's 5th appearance in South Atlantic Conference play. He's only allowed 1 earned run in his first 4 appearances in conference play. In fact, of the 4 runs that have scored against him, 3 came in one game back on February 7th against Columbus State. Tom Griffin's team looking for insurance runs. They've scored 2 runs in each of the last 2 chances at the plate, 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, to gain a 3-run lead against number 7 Lenoir-Rhyne after dropping the middle game of the series in the first today. Colton Kaysen's been spectacular again today. He's held the number 1 scoring offense in the league to 1 run through 6 innings as Miller takes high for ball 1. The Bears have scored as many as 4 runs in every single game this year. Next pitch is a strike, 1-1. The season low for the Bears offense in runs is 4. That was twice. They've been held to that mark against Barton in a loss and against Wingate in a loss. Those were games in February. 1-1 breaking ball is a strike. It's 1-2 on Miller. One ball, 2 strikes on Carson-Newman's center fielder. Facing the reliever Rigdon, and he's rung up on strikes. First punch out for Rigdon. A nice breaking ball freezes Miller for the first out of the 6th inning. Back to the top of the lineup for Ryan Jenkins, who's 0 for 3, has reached once on an error. He'll face the reliever Rigdon. Breaking ball stays high. 4-1. These two clubs entered the weekend tied for second in the league, though we knew the winner of the series would obviously jump in front. 1-0 is a strike. Count even on Jenkins, and certainly the series winner as well will have a leg up on any tiebreaker if the two teams were to finish tied in the standings as well. 1-1 on the way, a breaking ball inside for ball 2. Bears road ahead. They'll have Tusculum for their final home regular season series next weekend, and then travel to Anderson to wrap the regular season. 2-1 breaking balls a strike, 2-2 count. Carson-Newman's probably got the tougher road just because the Eagles have to play the first place Catawba College Catawba Indians on the road next weekend. Eagles end with Mars Hill, who is in last. 2-2 swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks by Rigdon here in the 6th inning. And now Spencer Williams will bat with 2 outs in the 6th. Catawba's got a 1-run lead with runners on the corners in the 9th inning against Wingate. Nobody out, so the Indians need 3 outs to win that series opener with the Bulldogs as Rigdon breaks a pitch in for strike 1. Lincoln Memorial battles back to defeat Tusculum earlier today. Mars Hill run rules UVA-wise 14-3. Some final scores around the league so far today. 0-1 pitch, inside breaking ball, nearly hits Williams. 1-1 count. Newberry's up on Emery and Henry with 3 outs to go, a 3-run lead. Anderson holds off Coker in the opener today, 6-5. 1-1 pitch. Williams doesn't offer at the breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. So the Trojans and Cobras are in the midst of a rubber match, and the Trojans lead 4-1 in the 5th inning. Two 2-1 set for the reliever Rigdon. Fastball outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Coker's in 4th place, and should they drop a couple of games, they'll probably move out of that. And Limestone and Wingate, along with UVA-wise, are all in the mix for that 4th spot. But it's looking like the final 2 weeks of the regular season, it'll come down to Catawba, Lenoir-Rhyne, and Carson-Newman for the regular season crown as Williams swings and misses for strike 2. Full count with 2 outs in the 6th inning with the Eagles ahead 4-1. Three-two set for Rigdon. High ball 4. Williams is on base for the 4th time in this series finale. 3 singles and a walk for the senior outfielder brings Logan Floyd to the plate. First pitch swinging is Floyd. He misses the breaking ball for strike 1. No balls and a strike on Carson-Newman's first baseman, who extended his hitting streak last half inning with a single, and he later scored, or was thrown out, I should say, trying to score. Ball 1, throw down to second base. Williams too fast and beats Kidder's throw down to second base to move into scoring position. Stolen bag number 12 for the senior this year. One to Floyd. Good breaking ball at 73 miles per hour. It clips the outer zone. And Rigdon moves ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's struck out the first 2 batters for outs in this inning. Nearly got Floyd to chase the breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Williams at second here in the 6th inning. Another breaking ball on the outside, but it's too far away, and so Floyd works the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes with the Eagles ahead by 3. Williams in scoring position, trying to give the Eagles a run of insurance heading to the 7th. The 3-2 high fastball, ball 4. Inning will continue. Floyd's on base for the second time. Back-to-back 2-out walks here in the 6th inning brings Cole Nathan to the plate. Well, the Bears are going to have 6, 7, 8 due up. Time called, and Tom Griffin wants to chat with his sophomore infielder who's having an outstanding season himself. And a terrific week in which he has scored 8 runs on his 7 base hits. Has struggled today, though, between the 2 games of this doubleheader, is 0 for 6. Nathan hits with 2 outs. Breaking ball in the corner for strike 1. Nathan this year has 23 base hits with 2 outs. That's the most on this team. Another opportunity here to add to that total. And he gets to bat with 2 on base. The 0-1 breaking ball. He tried to wait on it, but fans at it. It's strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on Carson-Newman's second baseman in a 4-1 game in the 6th inning. Good breaking ball, and Rigdon just missed the outer part. Move 1-2 the count. Carson-Newman has scored 4 unanswered runs over the last 2 innings of this baseball game. To lead by 3. 1-2, breaking ball hit off the end of the bat. It's a slow roller to Caricato, and he takes care of it for the final out of the inning. 3 unassisted, closes things out in the 6th inning. Carson-Newman's 3 outs from another series win over a top 10 foe. Colton Kaysen back to the mound to try to go for his 3rd straight complete game. Back to see if he does it after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Colton Kaysen has back-to-back complete games in which he has allowed 1 earned run. He's gone through 6 innings so far with allowing 1 run, and he goes back to work in the 7th, aiming for his 3rd straight complete game and his 6th of the year. He's tied for 5th all-time with his 5 complete games entering the weekend. He goes for his 6th of the year and starts the frame against Eli Willen. First pitch of the frame, fastball away, 1 ball and no strikes. 93 pitches for Kaysen. He's pounded the strike zone per usual with 62 strikes for his 93 offerings. 1-0 to Willen. Fastball on the corner, strike 1. Willen has struck out twice against Kaysen. There's 3 hitters in this Bears order that have not put the ball in play against Kaysen. Willen, Caracano, Kahn, those 3 hitters. Swinging a foul tip back, it's strike 2. Six straight starts with allowing 1 run or less. Willen drives one to left center field. Benner's after it in the gap, and this ball hits off the base of the wall. Extra bases for Eli Willen. Miller's after it. He'll throw it in, and it's a leadoff double for Eli Willen to start the 6th inning. Second extra base hit for the Bears, 5th hit in the series finale, and now Michael Logan to the plate. That is Willen's 5th hit of the weekend. Only Mackenzie Wainwright has more hits for the Bears offense. As time called, and Frankie Delgado's going to make a slow walk out to chat with his freshman pitcher. It was at 96 pitches. Set to face 7, 8, 9 in the batting order. Tom Griffin's going to join the conversation as he will make the stroll out to the mound. Certainly the top of the order is what you do not want to face. Mackenzie Wainwright waits for an opportunity in this 6th inning. Eagles are making a defensive change here in the 7th inning. Braxton Smith is going to replace Seth Benner in the outfield in a mid-inning switch. No pitching change. Kaysen stays in the game. Coach Griffin offers some advice to his rookie, and now we'll get ready to restart things. Logan, Kidder, Kahn are the 3 hitters scheduled to hit. Logan's going to bat here, and we'll see if there's any moves toward the bottom of this lineup with the next 2 hitters that could potentially come to the plate. Runner on second base, nobody out in a 4-1 game. The freshman sets at the belt and pitches, and Logan flies one to right field. Spencer Williams in a couple of steps, then backs up to make the catch. Turns and fires a strong one to Jenkins with a good throw. Keeps Willen at second base, 1 away. 1 away for Nathan Kidder, and he will hold on to the bat, and he'll bat here in this 7th inning. A Bears offense that has 91 home runs this year, most in Division II, most in a single season in LR's program history, just trying to get maybe the tying run to the plate to put some pressure on Kaysen in the 7th. First pitch to Kidder is off the plate for a ball. One ball, no strikes on LR's catcher, who's 0 for 1. He reached on a catcher's interference in the 2nd inning, struck out in the 5th. Takes low on a fastball. 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. The freshman sets for pitch 100, and he jams Kidder on an inside fastball, who fouls it back for strike 1. So this is now 3 straight starts that Colton Kaysen has thrown at least 100 pitches. 110 last weekend at Coker in a complete game. 120 2 weeks ago here against UVA Wise. 2-1 swing and a miss by Kidder, strike 2. Even count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, a swing and a miss. It's 12 strikeouts for Colton Kaysen. And there's 2 outs in the 7th. Kidder made a 70% effort on that nasty slider for the 2nd out, and now in steps Alex Kahn. Kahn is 0 for 2. First pitch, swing and a miss. On deck is Mackenzie Wainwright. He has 18 home runs. If he comes to the plate, it would be with a chance to tie the game. This is the 9-hitter Kahn. The 0-1 set for Kaysen. He pitches a fastball in the corner. Strike 2. Carson-Newman is a strike away from a series win against number 7, Lenoir-Rhyne. The freshman pitches. Fastball low and away, ball 1. The Benton, Tennessee native trying to complete his 3rd straight complete game effort, his 6th of the year. 1 ball and 2 strikes as he sets and pitches. Fastball grounded through the left side for a base hit. Willen is rounding 3rd. Smith will throw it. It's not cut off, and it's 4-2. Tying runs coming to the plate for the Bears in the 7th. Alex Kahn's first hit of the weekend drives in his 16th run of the year. 4-2, 2 outs in the 7th. Kahn extends the game and gives Mackenzie Wainwright a chance. .106 pitches for Kaysen. First pitch to Wainwright's low and away, ball 1. 2 of the best players in the league matching up here. One of the best in the South Atlantic Conference in Kaysen faces the best hitter in the league in Wainwright. 1-0. Breaking ball away, 2 balls, no strikes. Owen Blackledge is on deck. This is the top of the order, and so it only gets and stays difficult for Kaysen if he can't get Wainwright. 2-0 to Wainwright. Fastball at the knees, strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a grounder foul. And once again, Carson-Newman is a strike away from a series victory. 110 pitches for Colton Kaysen for the 3rd straight start. Battling against one of the best hitters in the country. The freshman comes set for a 2-2. Fastball high and away, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner will be on the move as the drama continues to build here in Mossy Creek. (3-2) to Wainwright. Breaking ball hit out towards center field. Trey Miller's charging in. He's after it. He makes the catch. Ball game. Carson-Newman wins its 2nd series of the year over a top 10 team. The Eagles take 2 of 3 from number 7 Lenoir-Rhyne. Final score, it's 4-2 Eagles. Colton Kaysen tosses his 6th complete game of the year and his 3rd straight. The freshman is 11-0 in 11 career starts. Carson-Newman uses runs in innings 4 and 5 and gets another impressive performance from their freshman ace, Colton Kaysen, to win the series. Alex Kahn extended the game in the 7th inning with a 2-out RBI single to give the Bears a chance in the 7th, but Mackenzie Wainwright flies out with a chance to tie the game, and Carson-Newman wins this series 4-2 against number 7 Lenoir-Rhyne. What a fun weekend in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Colton Kaysen's got his 11th win as a freshman in 11 career starts to propel the Eagles to their 30th win of the season. Eagles have 30 wins for the first time in 6 seasons and improve to 18-6 in the South Atlantic Conference, and will for certain be second place in the league regardless of how Catawba fares this weekend. Fun weekend here in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Carson-Newman wins the opener by 1 run and holds off a Lenoir-Rhyne offense who gets held to a season-low 2 runs and a season-low 6 hits. And the Eagles win 2 of 3 here in Jefferson City. Carson-Newman baseball back in action on Wednesday at King. The Eagles will travel to Catawba for a road series next weekend before hosting Mars Hill for the final 3 games here at the Silver Diamond Baseball Complex that are scheduled for this regular season. For our entire crew this weekend, we're glad you've joined us for this ranked showdown between 2 of the best teams in the South Atlantic Conference and the Southeast region. Carson-Newman takes 2 of 3, winning the series finale 4-2 over number 7 Lenoir-Rhyne. Until next time, Andrew Rogers signing off here on the Eagles Sports Network.